Most celebrities lose it when interviewers cross the line. Not Keanu. He dismantles them with pure class. First up, an interviewer completely botched his homework. This reporter confidently asked about Bill's voice in Bill and Ted.
Is Bill's voice going to come back naturally? Is it hard to get back into the actual voice, the cadence of Bill?
I played Ted.
One tiny problem? Keanu never played Bill.
Oh my God.
You just lost all of your cred, dude. That's right. That's what you should do right now, because you just lost all of your Bill and Ted cred. I don't know.
I thought in Bill and Ted 3 you were playing the other role. That's what happened.
Nice try. Nice try, Dave.
What's coming up next for you? What are you shooting next? No, don't be like that. What's coming up next?
I forgive, but I don't forget.
Oh,
Here's when things got personal. During his Dracula press tour, an interviewer went straight for the jugular with this gem.
What sort of girls do you like?
Oh gosh, what sort of girls do I like?
Stop! What? I'm not answering that question here, and I didn't answer it then. And what kind of girls? I mean, look at my reaction to that. So this interview on Big Breakfast in London with Paulie Yates was part of publicity for Dracula. Yeah, Francis Ford Coppola, and yeah, so that was then, and this is now.
Zero drama, zero cringe, just a gentleman drawing boundaries. Stephen Colbert hit him with possibly the strangest request in talk show history.
Describe the rest of your life in 5 words.
What?
Describe the rest of your life in 5 words.
What kind of question is that?
It's not a question, it's a demand. There's no question mark there.
Okay, well then I'm gonna be hopeful. Health, love, friendship, create art, motorcycles.
The man transformed nonsense into pure gold. Jimmy Kimmel decided to make things supremely awkward by bringing up Keanu's intimate scene with the director's wife in Knock Knock.
Dude. Sex scene with you and the girls.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah.
Yeah. And one of the women in the film is married to the director, Eli Roth.
Yes.
It's his wife.
Yes.
And you have a very explicit sex scene with her.
Yeah, very.
Was that more uncomfortable than they usually are?
Not for me, Jimmy. But Eli had created a great situation of trust and rehearsal. But eventually, you have to get naked and simulate and do. And
yeah.
I mean, I wasn't that guy who was like, "Hey, Eli, your wife's hot."
You weren't.
You weren't.
Yeah.
Hey, you're every day, I can't wait for the sex scene. Eli, look how amazing Lorenza looks today. I mean, she's a fine actress, but no, there was
none of that.
There was.
Well, maybe for the sequel, that would be something.
Yeah. No, he was really cool. Everyone was good, and we had fun.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's.
Jonathan Ross thought roasting Keanu's mother's hometown would get a reaction.
Welcome to the show, and
thank you very much, Mr. Ross.
welcome here to Britain. Here's something I did not know about you. I didn't know this at all. I didn't know that your mum was from this country, so you are half English.
I am.
I didn't know that.
Actually, my mother is from Essex.
Oh, is she really?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
I don't know.
We're everywhere. We're everywhere.
Well, no, my mother ran away from home when she was really young.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Ran away from Essex. I don't blame her.
I don't know. So I've never met my mother's family.
Well, while you're over, maybe we could bring them together.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Kimmel couldn't resist poking fun at a 50-year-old reading comics.
I have to say, you don't seem like a comic book nerd, but I guess you are.
I don't know if I rate nerdy. I might have lost my nerd card as I got older.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I was pretty friggin' nerdy.
Yeah.
With the comics. Going to the comic book store, getting all the different comics,
all that stuff. I feel like, though, is like when you're a kid and you're a comic book nerd, and then you whatever, but then you sit, when you hit 50 and you're still into comic books, you're a nerd.
All right, man, I'll be a nerd. I'm
I'm the same.
When Kimmel took shots at Toronto's controversial mayor, Watch how Keanu completely ignored the bait.
Let's see. The first job was a show, and I grew up in Toronto, Canada, and it was called, that was kind of...
People from Toronto are they're a little bit slower to identify themselves since Mayor Ford came around, I think. Yeah. They keep it under their hats a little bit more.
A little bit. Anyway, oops. And then, so what was a television show called Hanging In, and I got to play a tough guy, and my line was, "Hey lady, where's the bathroom?"
Asked about his physical limits with John Wick, he dropped unexpected wisdom.
You know, and how many more...
Because it's unique.
It is very unique. How many more of these do you think you got in you? I mean, I imagine it takes a toll.
It does, but that's its gift. You know, if there wasn't any toll, then, you know, you're not traveling, right? You're paying a toll so you can get somewhere, man.
One reporter got weirdly obsessed with John Wick's ammunition supply.
One thing I do want to, I want to ask about, how much ammo has he actually got?
Endless and endless. But hang on a second, man. Go on. I mean, through the course of the films, you see me kind of take other people's weapons, you know.
Fair. But I mean, where's he storing it? That's what I want to know. Like, do you know what I mean? There was one scene was like, it was 15 minutes long. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved it. It was sick. But like, I'm thinking, where's he getting the ammo?
Well,
is he storing it in the coat?
Well, you know what? That adds to the kind of hyper-reality fantasy.
The stunts question came up again.
Lovely way to start my morning, being able to see you. And obviously, John Wick, Chapter 4, very exciting. Or was it one of those moments of like, how many more stunts am I going to have to do this time?
No, I can't. I mean, I love playing John Wick. This film is crazy. And there's a lot of action in it, which brings it's a lot of fun.
Then came possibly the most random question ever. Could John Wick beat a fitness influencer?
There is one question that I would like to ask. Now, I don't know if John Wick obviously is a phenomenal fighter. And just the whole power behind him is unreal. What I would like to know, I'm going to show you a man now. Who would win in a fight? Would it be John Wick or Joe Wicks? Now, Joe Wicks is a fitness Instagrammer.
Oh, fantastic.
And yeah, he's loved across the UK. Do you think John Wick could have him then?
You know what, man? I mean, I know it's hard to believe, but I mean, John Wick doesn't really want to fight.
Okay.
You know, so, you know, let's just talk about life.
Okay, so...
And fitness.
Fitness, there you go.
Asked about rebellion, he turned it into a masterclass on life.
Problem I have with rebellion and authority.
No, rebellion is good.
It is?
It is, of course. You can't just kick out rebellion. Rebellion is usually a thoughtful gesture.
Even though it feels so impulsive?
Yeah, but it feels good.
Yes, it does!
And if you're barking and, you know, it depends on what you do with your bite.
I'm not a biter, I'm a barker.
Yeah, so, you know.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover.
I don't know, no, because if you're a lover, you got to be a fighter.
How so?
Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? No, I'm kidding.
The internet went wild thinking he crashed a wedding. The truth was even better.
You've always been great to me, but I saw this photo that everyone was talking about on the internet. You crashed someone's wedding in London.
I didn't crash.
Well, it looks like you weren't invited. I don't know, unless
I certainly look like that.
I don't know if you crashed it, but you definitely weren't.
I was invited to meet some folks and take a photo.
No, sorry. So you heard that people were getting married or something? Or?
No, it was outside, and there was another part of the hotel, and it was outside of London, and they were having a wedding, and then the groom came by, and he was like, hi, and I was like, hi. And then he was like, do you want to take a picture with everybody? And I said, yeah, sure, let's do it and meet some folks. And then we went in there and I said hi and hi and hi. And then we took some photographs and that's one of the photographs.
They made their
one of these things does not belong and it was me.
Finally, when someone called other actors crazy, he defended his colleagues with grace.
That's the thing about you. You really don't. You don't have all of that.
I don't.
And I think that's probably what keeps you sane. Because I would imagine having all
sane?
that. Yeah.
You think I'm sane?
I do. I really do. I think you are probably one of the sanest actors of the A-listers. I really do, yeah.
Were the other ones all mad?
Yeah.
All crazy?
Not all of them, but some of them are. Some of them buy into it and they kind of get sucked into the craziness. But you don't seem to do that, though. That's what's
I lead
good.
a very quiet, normal kind of, really, I mean, my private life is a boring disaster, but work is good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I don't think it probably is a boring disaster.
Oh,
I think it's
true.
absolutely fine.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
No.
So here's the thing. Keanu doesn't destroy interviewers with comebacks or attitude. He kills them with kindness, wisdom, and unshakable cool. While everyone else is playing chess, this man's transcended the board entirely. What's your favorite Keanu moment that proves nice guys finish first? Drop it below, hit subscribe if you respect the legend, and remember, be excellent to each other.